So I had a couple of nieces Hey there, how you doing? A couple of nieces graduate from high school this year. Proms and all that good stuff. So congratulations to you ladies. Sorry that we live so far apart that could not be there. Must be Mrs. in the Valley texting back. Out yard sailing today. There's a big yard sale in Port Williams Day. Or Williams Days. Went to the fireworks last night. That was kind of nice. Hello again. How are you? Good. Hi there. Good morning. So that was actually a pretty darn good ride, I think, going into Kentville. I think that's the farthest I've ridden in a very long time. Yeah, I definitely got some work to do on that back brake. How you doing today? Hi there. How you doing? Good, thanks. .23 kilometers an hour. Sorry guys, there's one of my tags hanging in the camera the whole way. That stinks. Guess I'm gonna have to stop at the next junction. Mrs. in the Valley must want me bad. I mean, that goes without saying, but just kidding. Keep it clean, keep it green. Good morning. Oh, look at that. That's pretty darn nifty. Little scan for repair help. Well, that's pretty darn nifty. Wow, it's even got a tire pump and the whole 9 yards. That's fantastic. Kentville, very forward thinking. Look at that. Repair help, a tire pump, stand. Got some locks here. Whoops. Locks here. Fantastic, Kentville. Anyway, we'll get back on our journey back to the land of the rising sun. Balloon. So as you guys know, or maybe you don't know, I used to do tech on my YouTube channel, and I still love tech. The phone that I'm sporting is a old Note 2, which isn't bad. There's nothing wrong with the Note 2, although no updates for it anymore. I had to, root and put a custom ROM on. Gone through a couple of batteries and just not performing. It's showing its age. Before I got the Note 2, I had a little Nokia Lumia 520, I think it was. Now specs wise, wasn't much of a phone. The screen wasn't great, but you know what? That thing worked like a trooper, and I had it unlocked so I could use it with any carrier. No contract. And you know, compared to your quote-unquote flagship phones, you know what? It held its own. Camera, no. Screen, no. But I'm talking about fluidity and usability. And this comes from somebody who is a diehard Linux fan. And of course, Android is built on Linux. But Android is really not the lean operating system that it once was. Hi there. And the almighty Google, and I love Google, don't kid yourself. I use Chrome on my Linux box at home, but they gather a lot of information. I'm not saying Microsoft doesn't. Windows 10, hi there, is absolutely notorious for gathering data. Hey there. but you can run a phone, a leaner phone with less specifications, less RAM, less memory, more fluidly than you can run the entry-level smartphones for Android. Now, saying that, you got your Samsung Galaxy Notes and your Nexus lines and your LG G3, 4, and 5. Now, I know a lot of people who have the G3, 4, 5, have Samsung Galaxy S6s and 7s and Notes. Not so much the Notes, but the regular Galaxy line, the S line. Rocking these quad HD displays. Gorgeous, beautiful, love them. Amazing what they can do. But battery life is abysmal. Not even getting through a day. Well, I got a Note 2 on my second, third battery, and I'm not getting through the day. So why would I want to get a phone? Yes, has all the bells and whistles and can open your can of tuna for you. But it's not going to get you through the day. Now, I've been looking at very cheap, unlocked Windows phone. Yes. Cast your stones. A Lumia 640, 5-inch display with the clear black technology, and it's supposed to have 2 or 3 days, of battery life, which is amazing for smartphones these days. And I'm not a huge app user. There's a few key apps like Strava. They don't have Strava in the Windows Store, but they have a variation thereof, second party, third party, that has good reviews. And then of course there's your Facebook and Pinterest, Spotify, that sort of stuff that I use quite heavily. So I've been kind of thinking of going down that road. Tried the BlackBerry. BlackBerry can run Android apps, but it was very antiquated. Form factor, I had the Passport, was different. It wasn't bad. It was a beautifully built phone. And the battery life was okay. Actually, it was more than okay when you didn't put Android apps on it. But as soon as you put Android apps on, it was game over. And I found it sucked the battery dry quite quickly. Anyway, I don't know when my battery or my SD card's going to fill up, so beautiful butterfly. Okay. Definitely going slower back home. 15 kilometers an hour. I have to remember I still have to mow the lawn at the church. Going underneath the 101. Lots of ATVs play here. All-terrain vehicles. Stop here for just a moment. Beautiful little spot. Whew, okay. Shall we continue our trek back home to the kingdom of Valley? Haven't left the valley, but kingdom of Valley. Home of apples, donuts, pizza, junk food. What? You're trying to lose weight, man. You don't want to be eating that shit. Well, the apples aren't shit. Shoot. Bang. Hello again. Yes, I'm a fat man trying to lose some weight. I'm a fat man. I'm as big as an interstate. Texting while cycling. Well, that's a new one. How you doing? Had some mad skills. So yeah, where was I? Lumia. Of course, Nokia, or the Lumia line from Nokia, was bought out by Microsoft themselves, which a little sad about. I kind of like the Nokia branding. But that's business. Whew. I want to tell you, that bog is stinky. Smells like bog wild just happened. I must have hit a ew. I got into something and I got it all over my bike. Yeah, that's what's stinking. I don't know. Doesn't look too pleasant. That's faux show. That is rank. "17 kilometers an hour, back in the heart of Colebrook." Boston. Little boots. Tuxedo mask. Maybe it's a Frenchie. Looks like a Boston though. Hi there. No, sorry. Boston?
No, it's a bulldog.
Awesome. Looks beautiful. Thank you. Wow, that was really nice. Most people don't usually stop right there. Must be the camera. Right. Kind of funny. I did motovlogging and now I'm doing bicycle vlogging. My father, back in the day, he didn't monologue any of his car rides, but he had an old, what was it, a Panasonic? I think it was a Panasonic. It was an old, I'll try to find a picture and post it on this video. Anyway, it was an old Panasonic VCR, huge thing, that was actually in two pieces. And what you did was you took one piece and you put it in a sleeve. It was more like a briefcase or a messenger bag. And you had a camera that you would attach to this piece, and it had a big old honking battery. One of the first common man, I would say, well, maybe not common man, they were probably pretty expensive, but one of the first VHS camcorders. And he would put it in his truck and he'd just drive around videotaping everything, but not saying anything. Hours and hours and hours of footage of Dad just driving. So it's kind of funny that I do the same thing, although I am monologuing as I cycle. I should really try to find some of those old tapes of him driving around, see how much has changed. I mean, he made those back in the 80s. Here we are, 2016, so we're talking, 30 years later, almost 40. Almost 40. Very big pile of dog poo. Gate ahead. Thanks for the warning. Oh. Hi there. Can't wait for my new clipless pedals to come. Vibrams are getting a little slippery on the flats. This morning when I pulled out onto the number 1, which is our main thoroughfare through the valley, my foot just ever so slightly slipped off, and I didn't have the power there that I needed. So a car was coming. Normally that would have been plenty of time to get out and maneuver into the turning lane. But where my foot slipped off, it was a little, I wouldn't say close, but it was closer than I would like it to be close. So clipless pedal, I would be clipped in, and should avoid that from happening. Definitely the 720p, 30 frames per second is the way to go. The camera's still on and filming. Still using Kdenlive as my video editor. Most feature-rich video editor for $0. The team that works on this is amazing. This is, by and large, why I use Linux. Not only for that, but there's a whole security issue, and makes for a great home server and that sort of stuff. Well, yeah, it's awesome. Morning, how are you guys? Bug. That's pretty. I reset this late. 19.5 kilometers. Sorry, bug. So I crushed my personal record for distance since I started biking again. I think my last longest was 18. Having a hydration pack on really does help. I am feeling tired, but I don't feel quite as out of breath. Now, I don't know if that's the hydration pack or if that's just me finally starting to shape up. Beautiful flat back there. Watch where you're going, Mr. Kane. Squirrel family. Hoo-wee. Warm out and bugs are bad. Almost home, folks. At least I can say I got my long ride in. Might not be your long ride, but hey, you can go only 2 kilometers. You can only go 5 kilometers. Hey, if you only can get to the end of your driveway and back, you're moving. You're doing something. And you're making an improvement. So I applaud you. My 20 kilometer ride is a far cry from some of these cyclists that can do, 30, 40, 50, 100 kilometers. But you know what? That's them. This is me. And it's okay. We're all different. We're all at different stages. And I'm not preaching because I'm no expert. I'm going through it. So if you have goals, you have goals, you have ambitions, you have dreams, just get out there. Start small. Start slow. Go within your own limits. You know what? Shame on anybody for talking down or poking fun. We all have our own skeletons and demons to deal with. And it's okay. Battle them in your own time. Sometimes, I know I do, I get discouraged when I see somebody my own age or older who is in shape, who can cycle like nobody else and is disciplined when it comes to food. Pick small battles first. If you're a soda drinker, cut out one soda a day. Start with that. It's okay. How you doing? Take one battle at a time. Ooh. And don't ride your foot into the curb. That's not fun. You can do it, and I believe in you. Oh, pothole, why did I do that? I don't know, I like the feeling of it. Not. I encourage you. I applaud you. Fight the good fight and do what is necessary. Ride safe, guys. Get out there and move. And ride safe.